Have loads of time as I usually do. And I'm gonna talk about UFG today, and also UFG King Romulus. So yes, you can unescape this. You can unsubscribe. You can dislike. You can assassinate me. You can film that. You can put that on YouTube. You can insult me, but I'll get you started. My balls haven't dropped yet. All right, I have no life. Okay, I'm like 13 years old, and I'm sitting on my computer right now talking to you. But what does that make you? How old are you, Romulus? I don't know. You sound like you're not really older than me, but apparently you dropped out of high school because Red Dead's more important than getting a job and career, and you're too rich anyways to go to high school. Anyways, back to the point. No more rumors. Sorry about that, by the way. No, I'm not. Okay. Well, UFG. Where do I begin? Let's start with their bios. I don't know if it's just me, but has anyone else ever seen a UFG's bio? Because it really sounds to me like you have to be brainwashed to be put in that clan. Well, not to be put in that clan, but you join that, then you get brainwashed. Because their bios are miles long, talking about how UFG's accomplished all this, and talking about, and idolizing Romulus, acting like Romulus is some sort of god. That is messed up, man. That is not right. Like, think about it. It's like if I started up a clan called Psycho Lovers. I really have something to do with psychos, don't I? Anyways, so Psycho Lovers. Alright, Psycho Lovers. That's a neat name, I guess. Not really, but still. So I start up that clan, and for every member that joins, I make them put in their bios just cute paragraphs of how great I am and how good of a leader I am. That's what UFG King Romulus is doing, basically, to his members. I don't know if it's like required to do stuff like that, but every UFG that I've ever met, and if I can look at their bios, because I usually do, actually, to see, and all of them have this. Not one UFG doesn't have this, so it's got to be a requirement or something to talk about him and to talk about the clan and all that. But here's the thing. You can say that you had 900 victories and less than 30 losses, UFG, but one thing Romulus is bad at is life, actually. Now, before you pause the video and write a comment about how great he is again, I need to say this. Romulus is manipulative, and he's a liar, and he tries to get what he wants through talking, and when that doesn't work, he's like, oh yeah, shoot him. Which, that's honestly kind of cool. He's like the bad guy in the movie, and Red Dead Redemption is just a long movie, and he's like the bad guy, and he's got all these goons that just follow him like they're mindless apes. But, excuse me. But, back to the point, is that I think when UFG disbands and when UFG fails or falls or whatever, I think Romulus is gonna kill himself. Because Romulus is so obsessed with the Unforgiven, with UFG, with his clan, that I think he would honestly kill himself. That he would die. That he would either die or just end his life. The second UFG actually disbanded, he's not getting his members back. He's not going to go out recruiting. No. It's dead and he's dead. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's how his life is going to be ended. And if it's not going to be that, then it's going to be by natural causes, or somebody shot him, or whatever. Because it's either UFG keeps going and he dies, or UFG fails and he kills himself. It's got to be one of those. It's because he's so obsessed with it, and he just gets more and more obsessed as the days go by. It's sad, but it's sad but true. It is sad but true. And I don't have much of a life, alright? I really don't, because nobody honestly does. The only people that have lives, let me explain this, the only people that have lives are famous and rich people. The people that can live life to the fullest. The people that can buy 10 Lamborghinis and then buy a mansion. Bill Gates has a life, and Marshall Mathers has a life. Snoop Dogg, as much as it pains me to say that, he has a life. Drake has a life. Everybody in Young Money, they have lives. Nicki Minaj has a life. Rihanna has a life. They're rich, they're successful. Will Smith and his children and his family definitely have lives. They have 5 lives, each of them. They're cats. They have like 9 lives. But if you want to talk about it in the regular ways, that, oh yeah, you spend all your time doing this, you spend all your time on video games, you're a geek. Well, I am a geek. I'm a nerd and I'm a dork, and I'm not, but I'm somewhat popular in my community and in my school. So life outside of YouTube and video games is actually pretty cool. It's pretty good for me. So say what you want. But back to the point. I'm not going to defend myself. The point I'm trying to make is that everybody in UFG needs to take a chill pill and just calm down for 5 minutes, and they need to realize something. You're not actually making a difference. All the bios, they always talk about how they made a difference in Red Dead, and how they've done this, and how they've done that. No, you haven't! You're sitting on your Xbox, you're sitting on your Xbox 360. No, actually, I'm going to be realistic. You're sitting on your couch, or your chair, or maybe you're even standing up in anger as you play Red Dead Redemption. You have your controller in your hand, you have your headset on, and you continue to play Red Dead Redemption. The only game you're probably ever allowed to get on if you join UFG is Red Dead Redemption. And you get on there, and you play that game, and you continue to play that game. And a lot of UFG members are better than me at that game, but that doesn't matter at this point, because skill has nothing to do with this. It's all about how you guys continue to say that UFG matters, and the UFG's done this. No, it hasn't done anything. UFG is a brand name, and it is a clan name, and it will pass by, and nobody that doesn't play Red Dead Redemption, and most of the world, billions of people, do not know who you are. Not even 1 million know who you are. Certainly less than 500,000. Just maybe 1,000 people know what a UFG is, and even less people actually know all of its members, and even less just know the founder of UFG. So before you say that UFG has done anything, think about this. While you're sitting in your chair or your couch with the controller in your hand, getting headshots and doing trick shots and acting the cool person that you are, acting like that on Red Dead Redemption, while you're doing that, Bill Gates is donating money to AIDS research. $450 million. Billions of dollars. More money than how much you could ever make. He's donating that much and more to AIDS research. He's making a difference. Whether or not it's a small difference, whether or not we ever find the cure for AIDS, he is still doing something. He is still making a difference in this world. Because whether or not you're a Christian, or you're an atheist, or you're a Buddhist, whatever you are, YOLO I'm not one of the pathetic people that thinks YOLO is an excuse to just do whatever I want. You only live once. Make life. Live life to the fullest. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not. But at least I realize that just because you sit on Red Dead all day, just because you play video games all day and hang out with your bros, just because you do that, that doesn't make you important. In fact, that makes you less important than me. And I'm yelling, but I'm not actually angry. It's simply to get my point across that you've made no difference whatsoever. What have you done? Destroyed a few clans on Red Dead Redemption? Any clan can say they've done that. Where's your proof? You actually have proof. Congratulations. Still, I've destroyed clans before. I've destroyed a clan by myself. It wasn't a good clan, but it was still a clan. That's all that matters, right? You destroyed clans. Were they good clans? Tell me. Tell me in the comments section. I'm asking you a question. Were they good clans? Were they? Give me the list of the clans UFG has destroyed, and I will send you a reply back, and it will be the middle finger because I don't care. See, that's the thing. It doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. Nowhere in life. You will not get by in life by saying that you destroyed a few clans in Red Dead Redemption. You've made no change to Red Dead whatsoever. Maybe a few clans have left, but really, every clan that UFG's ever supposedly destroyed, and every clan that it actually has destroyed, haven't they come back already? Think about that. LDC, RA, which I don't know if UFG is actually even fighting in these clans. I'm just saying names, but LDC, RA, BWM, the Free Roamers, RC, they're all here. And some disbanded now, yeah, sure, but my point is that they've come back. Clans have come back, and they've left, and they've come back, and they've left, and they've been disbanded, and they've given blowjobs, and for crack, and for money, for skill, I don't know, but Romulus, you've made no contribution to society, or to the world, or to America, or to anybody while you're playing your video game and while you're saying that you're king. Because you aren't king. Do you even... And actually, I'm gonna... No, never mind. Just forget that, pretend I edited that part out. I'm going to save that for another video, and I'm not gonna tell you what it's about. But Romulus and UFG members, calm down. You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything important. You haven't done anything cool. Alright? So calm down and stop acting like you're better than me, and stop acting like you're better than that level 1. Skill-wise, you are. I cannot deny skill. In the great words of Hobson, you can't deny skill! Anyways, back to the point. Please, just stop. Stop. If you're gonna say you've been a clan for like 2-3 years, congrats. Not a whole lot of clans can pull that off. But you forget to mention how many times UFG has actually failed and how many times it's fallen. You're just counting the name. You're just counting it being there and everybody knowing that. Because there were times and time periods where UFG was like in a cave. Nobody even heard the name UFG anymore. Nobody talked about you. And just... It's hard to do this right now, but I'm about to end the video, but here's the last thing I want to get the point across, and then I'll let you go, do whatever, type up hate comments, do that. But, Romulus, one last thing I need to tell you. I know you get off to this. I know you're probably jerking it in the corner right now. But just, because... When you insult UFG and when you insult Romulus, it's like, oh yeah, just let the haters keep hating. But suddenly, when you tell the truth, you're a hater? That makes no sense. What kind of world are we living in? What kind of world are we living in when that's true? Okay? Alright. This was X the Real Psycho X. I have a feeling I'm going to lose most of my subscribers now, but maybe I'll gain a few, huh? Subscribe button? Like? Favorites? Maybe? No? Alright. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.